Hi, my name is Chris Ryan and you join me here at the Belfry in the Talamed Performance Centre, and in this video we're going to give you a really simple drill that you can do during your practice, which is going to give you a better rhythm and a better tempo to your golf swing. Just before we get into the video, down in the corner of the screen in a moment you should see the details for my Facebook, for my Twitter and for my Instagram. Please make sure you also go ahead and follow me on all of those. Right, so the video today is all to do with rhythm, it's to do with tempo, and it's to do with the speed at which you move the club away from the golf ball. I tend to see a lot of golfers and I tend to meet a lot of golfers who feel and who tell me that they get too quick and too snatchy during the early part of their golf swing. What this tends to do is lead them down a route of a golf swing which isn't particularly rhythmical. They often feel like it's a little bit rushed and they generally don't feel that's a well-timed golf swing. So we're talking about golfers who, from address, feel like their first part of the golf swing, so let's say the first 3 feet, is too quick. They snatch the golf club away, and often what that does, it creates a bit more tension in the hands in order to move that club quickly, and it generally doesn't get the golf swing off to the best start. This is such a simple drill that you can do. What we are going to get you to do at setup is place another golf ball just around about a foot directly behind the golf ball I'm going to hit. Now, if you place it just about a foot behind the ball, what you should find is that during your takeaway, your club will collide with that second ball. This is absolutely fine. This is actually what we want to have happen. The drill is to see how far that golf ball, that second golf ball, goes when I make contact with it. Now, the wall at the back of this room is probably some 15 feet away. And the goal is to try and make a swing where this second ball doesn't reach that wall. So let me go ahead and show you what this might look like if I did it incorrectly. So I'm going to take my setup as normal, but I'm going to make a golf swing where I feel like I snatch this club away, I move the club away far too quickly. And what you will hopefully see, and possibly hear, is that that second ball will make contact with the back of the room. So let's go ahead and hit this. So that's what we'd expect to see. The golf ball hit the back of the room, you probably heard it make a bang. That to me felt like a really rushed and a really quick golf swing. The result wasn't too bad. It went a little bit left, but the strike wasn't as good as it could have been, and certainly, I say, didn't feel like I was in a huge amount of control during that golf swing. So let's now go ahead and do another one, but this time making this takeaway much smoother and much slower, and hopefully we'll see that the second golf ball gets hit, but it doesn't reach the back of the room. So let me go ahead and show you that. So again, it's around about a foot behind. I'm going to try and do this with a much smoother takeaway. Now that certainly felt like a better strike. It certainly went a bit straighter, so it was a better shot. And you'll notice that golf ball's only gone maybe 8 feet away from me. So quite visible there in how they were different. The first golf ball went colliding into the wall. Second golf ball only went about 8 feet. The only difference there was the speed at which my club was moving away from the ball. Now, in reality, that second shot, potentially that golf swing was almost too slow for me. The golf club had to move at such a slow rate to only get that ball to move 8 feet. So this is a drill which is going to help you slow down the takeaway. It might not actually create the perfect speed, if that makes sense, but we're really just trying to get the speed less than it is in your current motion. So let me go ahead and do another one for you. So I'm just going to go normal setup. I'm not going to change how I swing the club. I'm just going to try and make that first part a little bit smoother. And again, I'll be very happy with that, and you'll notice that the ball's gone, again, a much shorter distance. So, such a simple drill. You can do it during practice, you can do it at the range. It's really going to help you start that golf swing on a much smoother sort of tempo and a better rhythm, and that's ultimately going to help you hit some better shots. So, then what you can do is take a normal setup without a golf ball behind and try and replicate that same rhythm and that same smoothness, I should say, to the start of the swing. And again, pretty good shot. So, really simple drill. It's going to help you if you feel that you snatch the club away from the golf ball, if you feel like you get a bit quick, if you feel like you don't control the club as well as you'd like to. And certainly this is going to be a good drill if you're trying to make a few swing changes, certainly backswing changes. It's going to help if we can reduce the speed of that swing a little bit. It's going to give you a little bit more time to implement those changes into your swing. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully there's something there you can take practically to the range, to the practice area, And as I say, it's going to help your golf if you can smooth out that takeaway and get a better rhythm. Right, thank you very much for watching the video. Usual stuff down below. There's a comments box. If you've got any comments, there's a like button down there. And also there's a link to subscribe to my channel. There's loads more videos on my channel now. Absolutely free to subscribe. Well worth doing. Just click the link below. And hopefully we will see you again next time.